Are you a sister? Are you a wife? Are you a brother? Or are you a dad or a mom? This is June, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, where we bring you conversation around men's mental health. This is a conversation where we don't find many people talking about it. Today, we are talking about it here at the Wellness Junction podcast, where we bring you conversations around sexual reproductive health and mental health. So, we always hear the society talking about men should be strong, men should not cry, men should not openly talk about their feelings. So what is your thought as someone who has a man in your life, or you have a brother, or you are a dad, or you are a sister to a man? The society has placed a man in a space where they can't talk, they can't cry, they can't talk about what they're feeling, or even talk about what's stressing them or what's disturbing them. Can we openly talk about our feelings? Like as a man, can you openly talk about your feelings? Can you openly share what you are feeling with other men or with your family or with anybody else? So in our next episode, we are bringing you a conversation about men and their mental health. We'll be bringing you a man to openly talk about and to drive this conversation so that even the society can know it's always normal to talk about men's mental health. It's normal for a man to open up, to be able to talk about the issues that are affecting them. So that's why this month we are here, this conversation. And you, as you are watching, have you ever asked yourself what runs up in a man's mind? Have you ever asked a man next to you what's running in his mind or what's affecting his mental well-being? Because you find that so many men suffer silently inside, and this anger swells up, and this leads them to engaging in extreme cases. We find that men makes up over 80% of suicide cases worldwide. Why? Because they reach to a point where they feel their life is done and there is nothing else they can do, or nothing else they are left to do. So that's why they resort to suicide. Some men are draining in drugs. That's what they feel is their last option, because they have other underlying issues that are affecting their mental well-being, and that if not addressed, unlike women who will talk about it then get over it, men don't talk about it. They don't even seek support, and you find that it's not solved. So when it's not solved, it results to another thing. Nowadays you hear so many cases of femicide. Why? Have you ever asked yourself what happens in the mind of that perpetrator to a point they decide to engage in that act? Have you ever asked yourself what happens in the mind of a man to be able to go for a very young or even a kid, to be able to defile that kid and even leave that kid in a critical condition, or maybe to some cases that even results to death? Have you ever asked yourself what are the underlying issues that are affecting the men? Because these things are normal and they are happening right where we are. They are happening in our society, and that same society is the one stigmatizing these issues. The same society is the one fueling these issues, because we can't openly talk about these issues, and somebody somewhere is silently suffering, navigating so much pressures, and they're always suffering. They can't talk about it. They don't know what else to do. Now it's done. And we find we lose a lot of lives because of that. And when we lose a life, remember there is a family somewhere who has lost a brother. There is a family somewhere who has lost a breadwinner. And this is something that we need to prevent. So how well can we prevent these extreme cases? If you are there watching, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, and on the comment section just tell us what can we do? What can we do better? According to you, can men openly talk about their mental health issues? Can you as a man there feel free to talk about your mental health? Are you able to talk to someone when you are undergoing mental health challenges as a man? As a wife, are you supportive to the husband? Or as a partner, are you even supportive to your partner? Have you ever taken your time to ask your partner what they're feeling. Not that feeling of, how are you? Yes, I'm fine. But then, have you ever taken your time to really find out if they're actually doing well, or if they're actually stable mentally? So keep the conversation going. I want you to tell us what are some of the things that you feel it's ideal to do to be able to destigmatize this issue of men should not talk about it, to be able to prevent these extreme cases. And also this month, in our next episode, we'll be bringing you a guest to talk freely about men's mental health, because your health starts from your mental health. Thank you.